Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4. And when we last left off, we were working on vassalizing over here, sending our conquistador into Terra Incognita here, unveiling some of the unknown. We'll go ahead and keep sending them on that way. This is the first time I've loaded the game since the new Poland patch. Which is interesting because the last update broke the game and I didn't update it, but now an update came through. And we have this brand new pop-up here that I've never seen before. Free policy available. You can enact policies in diplomatic. Okay, so this is new. Add a policy. Your country will last until you choose to remove them. They become available as you fill out idea groups. And estates. Interesting. I know estates were going to be free, but I don't know if this game is compatible with the estates or we have to start a new one to get the estates unlocked, or maybe we need to go a month and those things open up. But policy. We can have 3 administrative policies on at the same time. And it looks like the colonial expansion for the global settler increase and the native uprising chance. Let's see. It has to be active for 10 years. Well, there's no real downside to it. It costs 0 diplomatic power each month. Might as well. Alright, add let's see, quality ideas, expansion ideas. So these were the other policies that we can enact once we complete the idea groups then. Sounds good, so we'll keep the colonial expansion in there. And we can also make states. And I don't know, what was our states looking like? So we have 21 states out of 26, so we can do 5 more states. And it looks like something like Onsdalet? Where is Onsdalet? We own all 4. There it was. Onsdalet. Right there. So indeed, that's 23 development. We can make it a state here. Nice. Okay, that should be good. Core all provinces. Outstanding. So I think that was a net gain. Some of our provinces lack cores. Okay, so we need 30 admin points for that. Seems good. Let's see, the Isles only has 13 development. The rest really don't have a whole lot of good development. I think we want to hold off on our states for a little bit longer until we can do that. Let's go ahead and focus on some building improvements. Alright, so churches won't be that effective. There's estates. Interesting. So they have loyalty and whatnot. I don't know if we can assign anything to. Okay, I see. State development. So this is assigning estates. Now I've played completely DLC free, so I've seen estates. I know the general premise of them, but I'm kind of taken aback, and I might spend an episode just sort of looking at them off camera to see if I can do some extra stuff with them. I'll hold off on that for now. That is pretty brand new. Let's go ahead and build some workshops in there. Courthouse. Wouldn't make much sense except for Maine, but that's a small return. Marketplaces, 110s? Might as well. Let's get all the ones that can do 110. Let's see, claims, yes. So we were working on claims against Denmark. The last time I remember, we have a free diplomat. Can we go ahead and declare on Denmark for something? Alright, so we have Casus Belli to take Dahl and Elfsberg. That's where we have our cores. We've got 20.66 spy network strength there right now. I don't know if it'd be worth waiting to get another claim on, say, Holland or something. Provence would join and Genoa would join, interestingly. Some trust built up. That's interesting, so trust. Is trust a thing? I thought trust was over here. Huh. Anywho's. Okay, so Slavonia would defend. Defensive war and attitude towards enemies. If we can improve with Slavonia for a bit. Let's see, where is Slavonia standing as far as that's concerned? -16. If we were to send a diplomat to improve some relations, we can keep Slavonia out of it. But if I'm honest, Slavonia isn't going to be able to do much at all. Let's go ahead and check the ledger while we're here. Take a look at the army makeup of Denmark. So they've got 36,000 troops. Interesting. 36,000, and we've got 40 some odd. I don't know where they're all at. Oh, we've got 8K up here ready to reinforce as well. I do like that. So I think we do have the means to beat Denmark. Not actually sure about Slavonia, though. Let's go down to Slavonia and see how much they're going to offer. 10,800. Is Slavonia involved in another war right now? They are not. They've got massive allies, and they just got out of a war, it looks like, with Thuringia. I mean, we might swoop in and take that. I don't know how close we were to fabricating on these guys over here. The natives, Huron, Miami, Shawnee. We'll let our conquistador do the walking over here. Now, the question is, do we have another military leader? It looks as if we may need another general. How are we on technology? Are we ahead? No, we're we're only ahead a year, and it's going to take us some time to build up those points. That's going to be morale, which is huge, tactics, which is huge, and infantry, which is huge. So how many military points do we make? 9? Would it be worth it to get a general? I think it actually would, if I'm honest. Aha, so there are our interactions here. Okay, I see. I saw Roomba do this. So the more land that we can grant these specific places, the more influence and loyalty they get, then we can click these buttons here. I don't know if I'll be clicking any of these buttons. Huh. So we can basically get a free general out of this. We won't recover manpower as quickly. But you know what? We don't need manpower recovery. We've got 91,000 troops. Let's click that button. 50 military power. Thank you very much. Disloyal estates, and they should continue to tick up, if I remember correctly. We can also invest in an idea, but I don't want to do that. I want to spend those 50 points to get a brand new... Oh, wait. We do have a general, don't we? A 231. I mean, not bad, Edward Suffolk. Let's put him in charge then. He wasn't even in charge of any army. And we'll hold on to those military points then. I mean, why not, right? And in fact, can we get any more points? Let's see, 15 loyalty, no, can't get... Okay, the influence needs to be 25%, so we would need to grant something to the clergy in order to get that up higher, but 50 admin power. Can we do anything real quick here? We gain 427. Nah. I'll just stick with the military points for now until I wrap my head around the whole estate thing. And while we are at it, we have our leader. Let's go ahead and declare war then. And I think Provence and Genoa, especially Genoa being down here, would be really powerful to stop Slavonia. And where is Provence? I think Provence should be around here somewhere, right? It should be. We might as well call them in. So Slavonia will move in. Hopefully those two guys will keep them distracted. Obviously, our allies will join. Dal is the war goal. We can move those 28k in really quick. Start getting a siege down here. And let's get our... Let's see, we've got two separate navies protecting trade. I think we want to get our heavies over here to come on over to Sealand, because I know they're going to try to blockade that, so we want to start that as soon as possible. I think we're ready to rock and roll. See what we can get out of this, shall we? All right, Provence, Genoa, go. All right, so a fort in Scarborg. Tell you what, let's send troops there. Let's send troops to Dahl. There is the Navy right there. They've got 8 medium ships. Synthetic Dawn. They came from the sky in immense metal vessels larger than a city. Oh, okay. The slaughters began as soon as they disembarked. Unfeeling monsters covered entirely in armor with no discernible flesh and blood. The synthetic invasion has begun. Is this because I own Stellaris and I own the Synthetic Dawn DLC? What is this madness? What are these creatures? What do they want? Is that like a little Easter egg, a little thank you for buying Synthetic Dawn? If that is, that's really cool. All right, so did we leave any cannon back here? We left 1 cannon. I think we need to send our cannons back. What kind of siege bonus do we get here? For 4 artillery, we get 2. 6, we get 3. And we've got 5. So we might as well send all of our artillery back to the fort. Nope. You 4 march this way. You 12 stay put. So yeah, 6 and 6. That should be good enough, and then we'll detach a siege up here and send them on around to basically carpet siege what we can. All right, seems good. Now we should have, I would say, plenty of troops, but we've got 29k there. Ports are blockaded only for the time being. All right, that's the war goal taken. Let's go ahead then and detach a siege. Excuse me, I'm allergic to the Danish. And up we go. So those 4K should take. Now I'm not going to split off any less than 4, I don't believe. I'm going to sort of watch these guys. Okay, so there's another occupation. Let's head down. Well, I mean fort and zone of control and all that good stuff. Just position there so the fort don't take it back. We'll get positive siege speed here. And we'll sort of encompass this area around. This 1K can go to Bergslagen. Unhappiness among the clergy. Conflict of interest, opinion and interest over religion. So this is where we start getting estate interactions. So we've got disloyal nobility, which is hurting our land maintenance and our monthly manpower recovery, but that's fine. So we're getting 15% national taxes, but the estate loses 50, the estate gains 10 loyalty, and we lose 15 prestige. We're at 53 prestige and losing 2. I don't want to really lose prestige. We can lose the loyalty for now. They're still loyal at 40%, I believe. That's how that goes. There's a nice wall breach. 46 ships, 7 heavies. That is nuts. Do we have 7 heavies in our navy? We've got 9. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good in the neighborhood then. I was a little bit worried. All right, so we'll go ahead and, all right, we got that one siege down. I believe this one should be fine. Once we get further north to Yakmok, that's where the fort is going to start kicking in gear. There's that one. No, you stay there, please. Ostergotland and Stockholm. These 25k then can move on down to Kalmar, and then nice. So we sunk all 7 of their heavies, captured 3 of the ships. Conversion is successful, nice. How's our naval battle going? We have no leader. They have a leader. Looks like they turned tail and fled. So we are protecting the strait now. They've got 29 ships. And they're holding up their 27 in there. Yeah, this kind of looks like a carpet siege ready to go. I think I want to get these 8K on Yakmak. And we can start sieging down Vesterbergarden. And then we will take Lapland and have those 8K siege down that fort there. Now, Denmark extends pretty well into this. I want to get the main island siege down first. And then we can focus on getting their capital, Sealand. And with our ships there, we will be able to cross just fine, I believe. Alright, I think then we can detach the siege and just go on a mad detach. There's the fort down. Alright, let's get these 12 down. This is a good siege stack. Let's get them to Sealand. Hopefully that's going to be enough. We can move these 4 down, break off a siege here, and go like crazy. This 1 stack. Yeah, that 8K is having some difficulty moving, that is for sure. We can core now, I believe. Let's see. If you are currently... Oh, okay. Yep. Currently at war, that's fine. Alright, are we making progress here? We've got 5 artillery. And that's going to be a 5 bonus. Outstanding. We could probably break off one of the artillery so we don't... Oh no! 13 colonies, what are you doing? Well, I mean, we're already here. Let's see if we can go helping them out. Because we'll be fine once we siege this down. There we go, we reinforce. Nice. Alright, U-53, get back down here. And y'all can thank me later, 13 colonies. Great statesman has died. That's all well and good. Well, I mean, not for, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so these guys are all set. 3 and 1. We're finally getting some guys there for the siege. Now, we do need some artillery up here. 10 artillery for a 5 bonus. This is where our cannons come into play. Now, I don't believe... Oh, those are pirates. I was going to say, it's a pretty sneaky Finnish navy there. Alright, so the 7 artillery, I think, can go up to that siege. Hopefully they don't get picked off. Since we have the full bonus here in Sealand, yeah, we're getting the full bonus there. So full artillery can go up here to the siege. Make your way there if you please. The rest of us can hang down here and wait for this siege to fall. So they've got 8, 6, 15, a lot of that stuff. Matter of fact, let me shack up here and get some repairs in. Try to repair up these boats, because it's going to be a hard-fought battle, I think. Nice. So there's our military tech. It's going to hurt our infantry just for a bit, but we're not going to be in combat too awful quickly. Well, there's Slavonia there, trying to siege down Provence. Where are you, Provence? You're sieging down Denmark. Oh, these little Danish holdings here. Well, good on you. I don't think you'll have any trouble sieging them down then. I mean, when it's all said and done, we'll go ahead and take the tech. All right. Outdated unit type. Let's go ahead and get the next set of infantry in this piece. Charge infantry. Go. Okay, so they should reinforce over the next month or two. Pretty low morale on the infantry-only groups. But like I said, we weren't going to be involved in any combat directly. So we could afford to help them out. Get those infantry up and running. All right, our heavies are about repaired. We can bust out into the strait. Yep, that's good. Let's go ahead and bust out in the strait. Get them blockaded. And we haven't even asked for anything yet. All right. So how's our war contribution? 79, 15 for Genoa. I imagine Genoa was moving down here. Yeah, Genoa's doing some wrecking to Slavonia. So what do we want in this war? Obviously our claims. All right. Let's negotiate a peace. Can we get Slavonia out just from a white peace? No. I kind of want to do that. We'll take our claims, if you please, and you won't even do that. Interesting enough. They would almost take it. Once we get this siege down and we get all this crap siege all the way up around here, they'll change their tune pretty quick, especially if Provence can do some work against Slavonia. Wipe out their army, get them siege down. It's only a matter of time. We're not in a big rush. We should be fine, especially if the siege can fire right now. Oh, great disease outbreak. Gotta be kidding on me. This is making pretty good progress, though. Our next tech, 5 years ahead of time for our Diplotech. Settler increase, colonial range, naval maintenance goes up, though. We can make new galleons and early frigates. We don't want to get too unbalanced on our technology. And we do have a Diplo idea group, though. I kind of like the trade efficiency. We'll take that trade efficiency. Start making some more money that way. All right, tariffs on naval supplies. Tax at Cuba gains 5 tariff value or gain 10 military points of another. I think we're fine on money. That's only 1 month, really. I think it would pay off in the grand scheme. We still have 200 years. We'll tax it. Unami is self-sustaining, and we have won the siege of Yokmak. That ended up pretty well, I would say. All right, so Slavonia, what do you want? They'll pay 210 ducats. So, yeah, Slavonia wants out. We accept. We get 210 bucks. Slavonia is out of the war. And now we can focus on Denmark entirely, which is basically what I was wanting to do in the first place. Yeah, strength of the alliance and all that good stuff. He's got to be shaking in his boots now. All right, so we have a free colonist, and we have all this unveiled territory for sure. All right, let's get you in Terra Incognita down here, if you please. And let's take a look at what has the best development around here. That's a 5, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 6. I like it. A 5 with an estuary. All right, good sir. You can go there. Now, Unami was the last one. All right, so you go ahead on up to Manhattan then. And I think we can break off, yeah. We can split this unit in half and send half of them to Manhattan to help. Because we don't want to get overrun by natives, that is for sure. All right, so things are coming up Millhouse. We are working on this siege, and I believe we are ready to continue marching forward. So this 15K with 6 and 9, I don't like that balance. We actually need more infantry. At least 3 more infantry up there so that the 9 infantry can protect. And I don't think we actually need all these guys down here either. So we'll march them all up there. Oh, what's the supply limit? 16. Terrible. Supply limit 25. All right, y'all. Everyone get here then, please. We don't want to suffer attrition in the wintertime. Going to some crazy province. Suffering all kinds of undue attrition. We are waiting on this one to fall. Is it going to be this time? Question mark. We're counting on you. Lots of cannons. Blow a hole in them. Boom. There we go. There's a naval battle. I think these 12 can go ahead Blocked by a hostile fort. Did the fort not fall yet? Which fort is that? Or would that be the... Come on, win this naval battle. You can do it. Sink them. There you go. Captured 3 more ships. That's what I'm talking about. Navy is done. Let's go ahead and embark up. Now we can march across with the 12. All right. 24, everyone's gathered up. 14, 1, and 9. Pretty solid. Now, I don't see any forts here. So the question is, do we need the cannon? I mean, I like the cannon, but if we go marching through here, we're going to have to split the stack in half and march half and half, I think. So let's create a new unit. We'll do 5 and 5. And then we'll send the cav with the first group. And you can head on there to Kola. And then give you a second to get out of here. And then the 13,000 troops can go to Enair. It's going to take them a hot minute. Nope, Defender of the Faith. We occupied Finn. And one more province. Okay, cool. We'll occupy that. Oh, here comes Genoa. Just marching through like you own the place. Speaking of like we own the place, they're on low enthusiasm. They're definitely going to give us what we want now. And that's a 17 peace offer. So if we look at the trade, we were working on, yeah, the Lubeck trade node. Now, if we can get Sealand in this trade deal, which they would give up, that would be massive for us. They do Lund, they do Holland, and then a coalition would form. Obviously, with Denmark, we have a truce, and then Pomerania. Interesting. So we can nab all of that coastline up to Sealand. I like it. I like it a lot. They won't do $840 though. All right. $500? Nope. They'll do 336, but they won't do 369. So 300 ducats, and then we get all of the coastal area through there, including Sealand. That is a lot. Luckily, we have a lot of troops to put down rebellion because I think there will be some. And that's going to be okay. I like that. Coalition forms, but you know what? We're okay. All right, we have lost the Casus Belli against Denmark. That's fine. All right, y'all get up to Sealand. It can hold 49 troops. That's pretty outstanding. We'll see how the... Y'all get back here, please. How's the 25? So y'all go here, and then you all go there. That should be fine. Yep. All right, so we'll see how the rebel factions fire. So Bergen-Schuss is at 3.7. I know we have cores to do. We'll go by overextension cost. 75, 71, 32. So we'll go ahead and do that. Manage our overextension, get all that set. All right, so 7 to 16 and 23 seems fine. I don't even know you, Soran. All right, what does our states look like now? Greenland, Iceland. I mean, not really, right? Who is this now? Military access from Rus. Nope. We will auto-decline. Now what? Royal marriage from Provence. Sure, we'll take it. We'll take some from Provence. That seems pretty good. All right, troops are coming in now. Everything is awesome. Matter of fact, y'all go like here. Nope, that's the state map mode, please. Yeah, y'all have plenty of supply there. We need to get some... Oh, fleet basing rights. I forgot what we did. So, Akershus. So we've got Danish separatists in Holland for sure. Elfsborg for sure. Dal at 4.2. We need a whole lot more troops to suppress. Luckily, we have our transports here, ready to pick up our folks from Norfolk. Seems to be fine. We can put in some rebel busting here until we're ready to go. 13 years there, 3.7 though. So Holland and Elfsborg are basically must-dos. And if we were to look how many they can raise, 37,000 for Danish separatists. Now, we're not going to ignore their suffering. We'll lose 40 bucks. Settler chance, global sell increase will be nice. All right. Province improvements. Nice. Got a couple ones. Some nines. Some eights even. I like that. 0.87s. How about churches? Now, churches still won't kick off much, but the earlier we can build them, the more they pay for themselves. That should be fine. Build a lot of buildings here. All right, once our transports get there, we'll be ready to attach them and get them to Holland. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then we'll come back and pick up the other... You know, U-2000 have been stationed there in Montgomery for far too long, good gentlemen. You will need to be stationed here in the freezing cold of Denmark. Formerly known as, crap. What country was that? Norway? Not sure. I don't know my geography. But I do know that we're putting down some of these Danish separatists now. And we need them in Elfsborg. Luckily, we have plenty of troops around that if the rebels do fire, we've got plenty of reinforcements. The only question is, you know, will they fire or not? We will have to see. But these 8 will be on the ships. They will head to Elfsborg, across the channel, and we will start our rebel busting. 105 people influence. Number of cardinals. So it looks like Aquitaine is really going for it. We'll even up our chances there and still have 75. Let's see, we don't have any inflation. Legitimacy wouldn't be bad. Diplo rep would be okay, but I like the mercantilism. That'll help make us a lot of money. For sure. You know, Hungary has had peasants for quite some time. And I think this has always been sieged down, if I'm not mistaken. But what can you do? What can you do? All right, so let's take a look and see how we stack up now. We're managing our overextension. We're getting some of our admin points back. We can work on those cores and insta-core that. So technology-wise, we're way ahead of time in admin, so it's good that we're doing a lot of coring. We're ahead of time on Diplotech, but we're making 8 points a month on that. We're doing fairly well on the Diplotech, for sure. We're not unbalanced, so that's good. As far as ideas go, we are 3 ideas away from military and 3 ideas away from trade, and that next merchant might not be too awful bad. The next merchant, the trade steering power and the caravan power. I believe we have a... Oh, we were still spying on Denmark. Oh, Raritan is self-sustaining. Outstanding. We should be, yes, working in Manhattan. So, Raritan. So, let's take a look. That is a 6 development in Muncie. I do like the look of that. 5 development there, 5 development there, 6 development there, 6 development there. A lot of development. And this will help us get right next to the Iroquois. So let's go ahead and send our colonists there and get our 1K troop ready to go. We also have our conquistador here. Go ahead and run through Terra Incognita even more if you please. Come on up here to Omeleteville and see what is there. So the United States is, well, what will be the United States, maybe, in this alternate history is coming into fruition fairly well. We're doing some basic rebel busting now, and I was looking at my trade steering because we have someone in Bordeaux. Okay, so we don't really have caravan power. Caravan is where you transfer trade inland on a completely inland node, like say the Rhineland up to Champagne, or Champagne up to the English Channel. So if we got another merchant, we could start steering trade here because we do have some territory in here, some trade power. So if we get our caravans steering up, we can funnel even more money into the English Channel. I mean, we are collecting a metric crap ton as far as that goes. Let's take a look at our missions here. We were working to, let's see, Colonial Australia would be tough, India would be tough. Imperial Conquest, a total development of 1,000. We're getting there. We are getting there indeed, only 12 development away from completing that mission. And then trade company regions. So we're working up the tree for sure. In the next episode, I might sit down and do... Okay, so it looks like it automatically assigned some of the development to these estates. Oh, and Provence has got a call of arms. The provincial conquest of Sternberg against Brandenburg, and they've allied with Bohemia, the Papal State, Tuscany, Zamojo. Brandenburg is guaranteed by Denmark. So we're going right back to war with Denmark when we join. You know what? This seems like a perfect place to to call it an episode here, ladies and gentlemen. So they called us in. Ferrara is in. And then we're in with all of our allies. Yeah, we're not a co-belligerent, so we can't really make a call to arms. But it does look like, indeed, we are back at war to take Sternberg? No, not Ledger. We need to find. We need to find Sternberg. Why is Eastern... Oh. That's right, Black Sea. So there we go, Sternberg. They want to take that from Brandenburg. And if I'm not mistaken, is that... Okay, so Brandenburg has 2 provinces here. And I don't know, Denmark is not red? Are they in this war? I mean, Brandenburg is guaranteed by Denmark. They should be coming in tomorrow, right? Let me take a look-see. End of the month, maybe? Or did Denmark not honor the guarantee? Truce is expired. There's the Brandenburgian army there. Let me take a look at your diplomacy, good sir. I thought you were guaranteed. Yeah, independence is guaranteed by Denmark. Denmark should be in this war. Oh well, I guess we'll figure that out in the next episode, but that is going to do it for me in this episode of Europa Universalis, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the work. We captured some coastal line in the Lubeck trade node. We're not going to move in on Hungary, as they are our good best buddies over here, ready to beat up the Holy Roman Empire, which is still Thietmar, who is still 54 years old, and, you know, we're just sort of waiting on our Colonian claims to come through so we can move in on that, but it looks like Central Europe is getting wrecked. But they'll get wrecked in the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Europa Universalis 4 video. Take care.